Welcome to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we're continuing on with Dominion of the Riftborn. Our party's in a bit of a stickler after blowing each other up last session, but as for that, how that happened, who that happened to, and who's dead, I will let Xanth tell us what's going on.
Currently, nobody is dead that we know of, that we didn't personally kill, and technically those things we've been fighting aren't permanently dead. So, that being said, what happened last time is, and I might be shoving two sessions in together a little bit, but actually no. What happened is that we picked back up, following Bella finding out, that Xanth is technically a princess and nobility. Bella is feeling very betrayed, and I don't blame her. At the same time, Xanth still agrees that nobles are assholes. Cookie made tea. Father Dalton has besmirched the good name of tea by calling it hot leaf water.
Uncle Iroh would kill you.
I would help Uncle Iroh. That being, tea is good. But had all that, the party got slightly separated for a little bit. And when we were trying to come back together, for some reason the fucking door was locked and Cornwood was left by himself after him and Xanth had a conversation. About I just realized that this is not water, this is alcohol that's sticky on this, but I'm gonna stop playing with it now. That being said, so as far as the party's aware, they're not sure what happened to Cornwood. Just the last time that we saw him, Xanth was talking to him. So that's nice. But unfortunately for Cornholio, he had a vision of his. I don't remember which one it was.
The tiefling.
The tiefling. So your shadow?
No, my shadow is unknown to me, is a changeling. The tiefling is Zyra.
Okay,
Zyra
so
Starborn.
you're. Okay, she's your. What's the
Squire.
word I'm looking for? Squire, that's the word I'm looking for. Saw your squire, quote unquote, be murdered not murdered, but die in front of you.
In my arms. Die
in your arms. In your
Yeah.
arms. It was terrible. It was traumatic, but it made you enter a blood rage.
Well, no. What happened? It sent me into a complete pit of complete despair. What sent me into the rage was seeing Cookie and being led to assume or led to believe that it was replaced with some kind of creature that looked like Cookie. That's why I was like, prove to me that you're actually Cookie.
Yeah.
On top of that, they abandoned their other companion who was there, so.
Wait, what? You only mentioned Syra.
No, the one that was outside the door that ran upside that you immediately ignored after Zyra showed up?
I didn't see anybody else.
Because they had already run upstairs by that time. You heard them go up the stairs.
But you said the voice I heard was Zyra's.
Listen. No. Here's the thing, is that I do remember what Cece's talking about. There were two voices. But I'm going to give this to Cornholio in the fact that Zyra was literally dying. He cannot be blamed in this situation.
Oh,
He was trying to help.
make it worse. I'm twisting the knife. Continue on.
Yeah,
You're an asshole. You're an asshole, and we love you for it, but fuck you. That being said, the party was able to get in after the visions disappeared. Cornelius lost his shit. While Bella was getting her shit kicked in. As the creatures found us and started fighting us. Xanth told the party to go help Bella. She'd deal with Cornwood as something was going on and he wasn't seeing Cookie for Cookie, even though it was just Cookie.
I was
Um,
talking Cookie, just the eyes were fucked up.
Yeah. And then on top of it, he wasn't hearing what Xanth was saying. He was just reliving the night that she left. Which was not a fun time for Cornholio. So that started a fight. I wasn't trying to kill him, so Xanth got her shit beaten, realized that something was going on with his holy symbol, and that he had entered a blood rage that red mist was making worse. So she had the bright idea of trying to destroy his holy symbol, because we had to do something, because she couldn't get it off of him. So did that, blew through both of our magic channels, destroyed both of our holy symbols, sent us through both of us through multiple doors. I got embedded into a wall. Cornelius ate shit on the floor. And while this was happening and the others were helping Bella, Father Dalton had the bright idea of telling Bella that Cornwood had attacked Cookie, which was a vast understatement of what was actually happening.
Echo
So
stop.
after the fight was done, Bella went and knocked the fuck out of Cornelius. And at this point, the party has gathered. Cornelius and Xanth are unconscious. Both beat to shit. Xanth tried to deal with her injuries on her own and promptly passed out. And that's that.
We're actually a little ways after that, as Bella and Varen have managed to drag Xanth and Cornholio out of the library and back into the little hut they were using as a base earlier in the day, which is where we join our party.
I am sorry, I know we're just about to start, but can I ask something?
Yeah.
Um, Raven, do you mind this session kind of muting your mic unless you're actively talking? Because we're hearing a lot of background noise.
Like actively right now, because I just had my mic turned up, so it was turned off.
I didn't, but I know earlier there was a lot of
Oh,
crunching
sorry.
sound that was bothering Akak and myself.
Sorry, I'm used to my mic having like the filter that filters out all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just keep it in mind this time if you would. But
Yep, my bad.
we
Go
rejoin
ahead.
with Bella, Father Dalton, and Varen looking over the beat to hell almost corpses that are Xanth and Cornelius.
Well, what do we do now? Because unfortunately, I had to use almost all my magic to keep these two somewhat stabilized.
Well, I think I have a very restless time while you two get some rest. I do what I can to make sure they don't die overnight or gain infections. Last thing we need is a blood
Yeah.
infection while we're down here.
We're gonna have to do this in shifts because we can't have you getting exhausted, because then if you don't get yourself looking better, because You still look like shit, Doctor. No offense. I think I actually look the best out of all of us, which is pretty impressive to say. So we're gonna have to do it in shifts. If they start acting weird or something happens, we're just gonna have to yell at you and wake you up. We gotta not let you not sleep and then end up being just bad, and then you can't help us later.
Well, I could at least show you how to change the bandages. They're going to be changed almost every 2 hours with how badly they're hurt.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you just show us how real quick? The father knows how to heal a bit, right? I don't.
We
But if you
can't
just
pump too much magic
basic,
into them. It lose effectiveness if you do it this much for this amount of damage.
right? What I'm saying is, I can change a bandage, right? I've been in enough battles and war to be able to clean up wounds, and that's how I recognize it. The loud one was probably dying, so I can at least do a bandage and stuff, but it doesn't change that you had to sleep also, or else you're gonna be just as bad off. And I could be wrong, but I think you and Cookie are probably the only two who aren't infected right now. So you being at full rest is going to be a good idea in case one of us goes crazy like he did again.
I know. It's just, we're in a bind. We can't get out of here, and we're going to have a hell of a time to move forward.
Yeah, we're probably all going to die, but we can at least try our best not to die. And we can talk with them when they wake up and figure out a path forward. But for now, we have to kind of do the sleep thing, right? However, we need to get through the evening. I'm asking this as diplomatically as I can. If we just get you to sleep, I think that's the best way to do it. I know you're stubborn, but you're going to have to sleep. And I don't want to help assist you in sleeping.
Knocking me unconscious is not helping me sleep. But yes, I understand I need to sleep. It's just there's a lot going on, and it's stressful enough. I don't think I'll sleep, but I at least can get some rest.
I should point out, y'all are still
I
pretty early in the
bet
day. You'll have a long way to go before you can take a long rest.
Well, we're going to be forced to.
yeah, we got no
we
choice.
can't. Yeah, above table, we can't do anything until they're healed and everyone's rested anyway. So it's kind of just a hunker down, even if it takes a while, because not much we can do. I would say though, maybe right for dinner before it's time to sleep, a Cookie can make you some nice tea. Maybe she's got some access to some things we don't that can help you just get extra tired, and then you just go right to bed.
I wish I didn't waste that whiskey, honestly. We've done a right fucking traitor about now.
Maybe she has some sake or something, right? Like something in there that she's got. Maybe she keeps some nips of brandy that you could sip on. There's a possibility. She's got a lot of stuff in her bag.
They've got vodka.
Hold on. That might be a bad idea, vodka.
They also have
Extremely
tequila.
flammable. Also extremely flammable.
They have a
Like how you
torch.
name off the two most, almost the two common, most flammable liquors there are.
They have a torch
I
too.
mean, Cookie's had wine in the past, right? So she's probably got something, but we're not gonna sleep yet. Yeah, we're gonna work on taking care of them, see if we can maybe not let them die. And then when the evening comes, we're gonna try and everyone get a good night's sleep. And then we're gonna try and go back in there, and if all goes well, I vote we just don't fucking stop, right? We just get in and we just go, because we can't fight everything in there, being that it's trying to kill us. And the guy who brought us here said it's almost impossible to get through the maze. And once you've been infected, it's easier to get infected. And then up top, they're taking all of the people who are infected. And I don't think we want a night where Dalton Cornelius, myself, and Xanth all go on a killing rampage because I think we pump Xanth's numbers up a lot, and we probably don't want to do that in this town because I don't think they'd give us another days of free pass to be with the doctor to be watched. I think they'd probably just kill us all for it.
I thought they'd kill you all for it. They'd just probably lock you up with some very nice jackets in a very comfy room. Dalton, you had that very comfy room. How was it?
I don't know.
I mean, I saw that puzzle cube. It looked entertaining.
I've attempted puzzle cubes. They just remind me of wizards, pretentious fuckers.
You should really get out more. But yeah, let's get to work. I'm just watching these two until we'll need rest.
What if, and just hear me out, Dalton and I take some turns kind of keeping watch for anyone approaching or anyone in the building, or if the thing moves, anything scary. And while you're watching them, you take a little time just to show us how you want the bandages changed and cleaned. So that way, while you're sleeping, we know what we're doing the way you want it done. And then it's a little bit more easier for you to get rest.
It won't take more than half an hour. I can show you right before I nip off to bed. Okay?
Bella is just staring at you, doing like a slow blink. You can just see that she's clenching her jaw so tight. Cece, can I ask above table, do we have a guesstimate of how long until nighttime?
Well, it's y'all have been up for like 3 hours at most, so a while.
All of that, even with our long rest, was only 2 hours. Us getting in the building and doing the scouting and all the fights, everything, that's only
And
like
getting
2
your
hours.
teeth kicked in.
Yeah, y'all
That's what I'm
woke
saying,
up,
'cause we did a short
scouted
rest,
around,
and we have to.
went in,
Uh-huh.
short rested for an hour, and then came back. Y'all were only in the library before the short rest for like half an hour at most. Because you remember that each fight's in terms of seconds. So y'all weren't actually y'all weren't in the library very
I was
long.
just making sure with the trip we went around it. So we're looking at we
Oh
have
yeah,
like
it's
12
not
hours
that
and
big.
sleep again, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
longer than 12
Um,
hours before you can sleep. But yeah, that's the time frame you're looking at.
Okay. Then yeah, I was just saying, right. So we have at least 12, maybe more hours before we sleep again, right? And there's going to have to be more you do than just stare at the two of them the whole time. You're going to have to go to the bathroom. You're going to have to eat something. You're going to have to move. So I just need you to maybe be a bit willing to not just stare at them on death watch and share a little bit of it with myself and Father Dalton. I know that he's not the most trustworthy, but he's always healed us and helped when needed.
You do forget this is my profession, right?
I don't
This
forget
is something I'm accustomed
profession.
to. You'd be shocked and surprised.
Did I forget that it's your profession?
No, that this specific scenario is somewhat of 60% of what I did.
Right. And I'm going to let you do that because my profession is killing lots and lots and lots of things and people. So I'm just going to go out there and kill a bunch of shit because that's what I do 60 to 80% of the time besides sleeping. So that seems fair. And Bella's just going to, as quietly as she can, say, Cookie, you stay here and watch over everyone. I'm going to go cool off before I lose my mind and throw everyone to their deaths. And she's going to just sneak
Before you
outside
go,
and go find somewhere to
Bella.
sit quietly. Yes.
Cookie was attempting to do something during this conversation. They're attempting to push something into your hand before you turn to them.
Okay. What's in her hand?
A lemon.
Thank you for the lemon. I don't know what to do with this.
Cookie's just sitting there, just big grin, tail wagging.
Right. She's going to hand the lemon to Father Dalton because she would not understand that reference. And then she is just going to quietly take herself outside to go cool off and keep watch from one of the little points that they found outside, like on their scouting point earlier, where she can kind of watch the building and stuff. She's just going to go over there and channel her inner not angry person right now.
The last thing
This
you
has not
see-
been long since everything happened, and she
Yeah.
did just beat the shit out of Cornelius. So
The last thing you see before you close the door from the hut is Cookie pulling out what looks like a thing of PVC pipe, marked as "When life gives you lemons, turn it into a weapon," and pointing it at Father Dalton.
Bella's not even going to say anything as she walks out. She's just going to let that happen.
As Varen, Cornelius is being shot. Not Cornelius. Father Dalton is being shot with a lemon cannon. It's kind of like a potato cannon, but with lemons.
What degree of potato cannon? Because there's different degrees of lethality for potato cannon. CC.
They're not putting holes in his chest.
Okay. Well, it's not the issue for it's not doing damage to them. So.
But Cornelius and Varen, what are y'all gonna do while Bella is away?
I
Pretty
mean,
sure Van is busy with 2 people on death's door.
Fair.
yeah, and am I conscious?
Said Father Dalton and Varen did.
You said I think you said Cornelius.
It meant Father Dalton.
Memphis.
Who has been murdered by lemons, apparently.
Dalton just kind of ignores it. Is the me and the dog probably aren't going to get to know each other or understand each other well, so he's best to just ignore their efforts.
A baby chicken was born a few minutes ago. Little baby chicken.
Baby chicken.
I have been fully distracted. Please hold while I share this baby chicken. Look at him.
Show us that chick.
I want to see the chicken. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, wait a minute. Cece, are these your mom's chickens?
Yeah,
Baby chicks.
baby chicks.
Baby chicks.
They will be very adorable in the next couple of days, but I have come to find out I am not a big fan of things that have just the look of things that have just recently been born.
Yeah, fair. Alrighty. Sorry, back on track. Bella, it's a couple hours. What are you going to be doing outside?
Keeping watch. That's all she's going to do. It's just kind of keep watch for anything trying to approach or make sure nothing crazy is happening in the thing.
For the most part, everything's quiet for most of the time you're out there. But a couple hours, maybe about 10 hours after you left, you start to feel the ground shake a bit.
Okay. She's just gonna probably get into a more advantageous position in case she needs to go kill something.
And then the ground starts to shake quite a bit more. As everybody inside starts to feel the ground quaking. This is enough to wake Cornelius and Sand. But, Bella, there's another thing. Across the circular room, kind of on the other side of the library, you start to see one of the other tunnels starting to light up, glowing orange. And you think you can hear the distant sound of a woman screaming for her life. Followed by what might be the most maniacal laughter you've heard in a while.
Is there a way that she can make it over to like it's inside the building or it's outside when you
No,
say
you
tunnels,
have
by the way?
you have the circle that surrounds the library, in which like the little hut
Mhm.
y'all are in is on the edge of. And along that outer rim, there's a number of different tunnels that head out, and one of those tunnels is what's lighting up. And it's on the other side of the circle.
Let's try and sneak over there and see if we can figure out what's going on.
Gotcha. You start walking over there, and you see the light is getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And that's when you start to hear the screeching of metal. Poke your head around, and you see why there's some light coming out of this tunnel, as there is a giant column of fire coming down this tunnel.
Okay.
It hasn't reached you yet, but it's on the way. What are you going to do?
And shoot like it back to the side like they always do in movies when fire or water like blows out of the passage and let it like come flying out and not hit her.
Yeah, you
Back
can
against the
dive out of the
side.
way,
You
and
know what I'm
as
talking
you
about?
do, you manage to turn back just in time to see the beginning of the flames lick out of this tunnel. But that's not the thing that catches your eye. As you see a door go flying out of this tunnel. Seems to be a metal door. But that's not the issue with this door. It's a little bit bowed. But it is currently being ridden by a man and a woman. The man is standing up, kind of straight, legs spread to give himself a good stance. This motherfucker's surfing a door on an explosion. He is laughing his ass off. He's blonde hair is pulled back in a ponytail, and it's whipping behind him. And there is a shorter, kind of heftier woman, not standing as well as he is. She's one knee down and got her arms kind of around the upper parts of his waist, trying to get up and not really doing all that well as they jettison out of a tunnel at quite an obnoxious speed. If they hit a wall, they're not going to be people anymore, they're going to be paste as they jettison past the library. What is the rest of the party doing while this is going on?
Well,
Y'all can now hear a roar of an explosion.
Can we see the
I
flames through a window?
You can see it through the door.
is being woken up and the ground shaking, Xanth's going to attempt to stand up and grab her weapon and then promptly fall onto the floor.
Cornelius?
But she's attempting to get up.
I'm assuming since Cornelius is woken up, he can recall what happened.
Vaguely.
Everything that happened.
You're also still very out of it because you're coming out of unconsciousness to what sounds like a dragon being pissed off about something.
What? Who woke up a dragon?
Oh, don't worry about it. The glorious flame is surely a good sign.
And what about Father Dalton? As Varen's watching from the doorway.
Probably Dolphin's more just kind of watching our two incapacitated friends to make sure if I've got some healing left in case they like close any reopened wounds.
Father Dalton, don't
I
give
mean-
a fuck.
Yeah, well, no. Father Dalton sees that the two unconscious are no longer unconscious. Cornelius is confused, and Xanth has fallen to the ground and is still trying to stand back up.
I wouldn't bother. In your condition, moving is probably not an option.
I ain't fucking dead yet. I'll get up.
You stay on
Consider
the floor.
What was
Varen,
that, Baron?
you can see something that Bella can't see, as the two door riders have passed out of Bella's sight as they're swinging past the library. You can see their trajectory has changed, as it looked like one of them has managed to attach a rope to one of the pillars of the library and is using it to swing themselves round. They have lost the door. It has embedded itself in the wall completely. They are still moving at quite the speed as they lose their grip on the rope and go flying towards the ground at still quite a considerable speed. You hear the blonde one say something to the woman that is with him, and she begins to cast a spell. They start to bounce across the ground like skipping stones and hit the back wall, but stop, as the spell cast was featherfall, and it saves them from turning into pancakes. However, the spell ends pretty quickly and they fall into a pile at the corner of the wall, not far away from your little hut.
Question is, how distracted is she by the glorious flames?
The flames have stopped by this point.
Damn.
At least by the time they've managed to make full circle around this room. Bella, you have also heard the crash back near the hut, as these two have slammed into the ground behind the hut.
As much as I hate to say it, Father Dalton, you should check on that one and make sure these two don't hurt themselves. It should be a good omen, though.
Did
All right.
did the dragon land?
It is not a dragon, but a beacon of our salvation, I think. She speaks in many wonderful ways, all ways of fire, though.
I'm so confused what
Wait.
Baron is going on about.
Wait, is
That
Baron a
man.
pyromaniac?
No, Varen follows a very specific deity.
The god of explosions.
So, Bella or Father Dalton, you know, are the two that are mobile. What will you do?
Probably Dalton goes to check on the others.
On which others?
The only other group that left.
There's currently
You were told to go check on the woman and the dude and Bella.
Isn't that the same thing?
Bella's not currently with that group. Bella's on the other side.
Oh, all right. I'll go check on whoever those two are.
Bella, what about you? Are you going to check on the sewer
No.
riders?
No. Bella is so fucking tired. She's just so tired. She doesn't even care. Is the tunnel done being on fire? Does it just look like a normal tunnel again?
I mean, it's covered in scorch marks, but
Is there anywhere in that tunnel that is able that she can just sit her ass? You know what? She doesn't care where she's at. She's going to sit down on the ground and lean her back against the wall and just like rub her temples because she's contemplating like, is it worth it to continue on? what we're doing. Like it's this is we're at Bella's breaking point. It's just this is too much bullshit for her to handle. She's just sitting down. She's checked out. She's done. That's it.
So, Father Dalton, you approach alone to these two individuals who are attempting to untangle themselves as of currently.
He's
Sarin,
shocking grass. See if I can use it to see if I can use it to sever the rope.
that is not how that spell works.
What? I can just burn the rope. Wait. No, that spell requires creature. Yeah, it doesn't work.
Also, they lost the rope.
I thought you said they were tied up.
No, they're tangled in each other's limbs
Oh.
as they kind of
Okay.
fell on each other in a mess.
All right. He kind of just looks over at them and is like, all right, who are you two?
Sarin, can I get a description, please?
Yes, I should have had this pulled up sooner. 1 second. Okay, so the woman that is on the pile will jump up, and as she is standing at full height, you see that she is very short. She is about 4'3". She has a very full figure with wide hips and very long and untamed black curly hair. She has very, I don't really know how to describe her clothing, but it's cute. Let me share the picture in, no, that's the wrong thing. Okay. But she is, you notice that she is not wearing any armor or anything. So, and as, wait, did Father Dalton see the magic or no?
Yeah, no, Father Dalton
Okay.
didn't, but you would have your casting implement somewhere.
That's fair, which is a spell book.
You
But
can also see underneath her as she manages to get her feet. She is kind of standing on the blonde man beneath her, as he is kind of wiry, thin, probably about 5'8" in height, the unruliest blonde hair you've ever seen, dark clothes and a green cloak, and he's partially upside down with this woman's foot on his chest.
All
she
right. So,
is. Oh, go ahead, Father Dalton.
all right. So is this some kind of footsie gone wrong situation, or are you two just having fun?
Huh? Oh, hello. Finnick, what were you thinking? I mean, honestly, that was fucking rad as hell, but seriously, who knows what you destroyed back there? Ah, shit. As she notices she's standing on top of him and moves off of the twink.
It was solid stone. It's fine. We wouldn't have done any structural damage. Explosion wouldn't have been that bad. He is still upside down, winded as all hell, with a sheepish grin on his face.
Would would Saren be able to pick him up since he's very thin, or not really?
Yeah, you'd be able to help him to his feet.
Okay.
His bigger issue is he's currently upside down.
Well, I meant more of like try to pick him up by the scruff of his neck, kind of pick him up.
With your strength, yeah, he's pretty thin. You'd be able to.
Okay, then
He'd
she's gonna
just be
pick him
on
up
his
by the.
knees, though. He would still be touching the
I mean,
ground.
yes, but that is still what's going on. And she's gonna pick him up, and he's just gonna drag him through the mud because she's short as heck.
As you see him get dragged to his feet, not bothering to try to get up himself. He's still got this stupid grin on his face. But now that he's been righted, you can see there is a quiver hanging off the back of his belt, filled with different colored fletched arrows and a longbow. At the end of the day, it worked though. We made it out. And that, what was it, 40? People that wanted us dead seem to be going. I think we did great. One of our better escapes.
Yeah, that
Oh.
is true. There was that one time. Remind me not to go in the crypt with you again.
Hey, there was nothing wrong with the crypt. I didn't know there was going to be an active necromancer.
Well, unfortunately for you two, you have just ended up in probably one of the worst places in existence.
I doubt it.
Eh.
Well, most sincere greetings to you both. My name is Father Dalton.
Ah, yes, my name is, Saren. Saren Tirdotan. I don't know what the fucking accent I'm doing right now. I'm trying my best.
And you, Archer, who are you?
Name's Fennec. You see, he has just folded his legs under him as he is sitting crisscross while being held by the back of his cloak. Just absolutely not bothered by it in the slightest. He still has that grin.
Well, I would say it's a pleasure to meet you both, but unfortunately, pleasure and anything good in this land is sadly seems forbidden.
Well,
Now, you
that's
both
why
might
we
want to get
played it.
up before the
Oh, go ahead.
before the magic ears come to get us.
What magic ears? Are they giant
Wait,
flaming
Oh
ears like
boy,
what's
ears?
on the
I
side
just
of
need to
your
start a
head?
conflict for this. Follow me.
And what did you say, Zach?
Saren was trying to clarify if she heard right with ears being the thing on the side of your head.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what Fennec said too. He's just like, giant floating ears? That sounds awesome.
The fuck are you two talking about?
Did you say ears, like, the things you listen to, or what did you say?
Eaters. Eaters.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll join you. Come on, Fennec. And she's gonna drag him. Still not, probably at this point, not realizing she still has a hold of him by the scruff.
Yeah, he's still just cross-legged being dragged across the floor.
The twink is very much used to this.
Where are you gonna take them, Father Dalton?
I'll take them back to the others. Might as well.
So you're taking it back to Varen and the others, or you're gonna go find Della, who's across the way?
Back to our disabled teammates are.
Cool. So you drag them in through the door. This woman just dragging the Twinkie elf.
I think the first thing you'd probably hear is Varen. And what would you have me do? And Father Dalton, you're back already, I see.
Yeah, we've got we've got what looks like a Twinkie and their mother.
I am not that one's mother. He'd be much more well behaved if I was.
No, I wouldn't.
And now you burn mark among the two of them.
That's because of the door.
I didn't.
Did a real good
Yeah, they
job at
said they
protecting
called-
us from the explosion.
Yeah, that.
Ah, damn it! There goes my keyboard.
How the
no.
fuck was the explosion? And also, maybe I don't know, Varen, go with the zealot?
And leave you two here to get yourselves killed when you fall over and break your neck. Not a
I
chance.
still got 2 good fists.
Oh yeah, they look right. They look very blood covered. Is that a bit of bone sticking out there?
Damn, wait, you. Speaking that you had to take her out of her armor and how bad her fucking back is, I'm just imagining that she's just standing there with like her pants and then like a band-aid around her chest. Just beat to shit.
Oh, it seems we found you lot in a tough situation, eh?
Looks like a party boat to me.
Oh. Yeah, they took the explosion out the door.
Oh, can't you do that? You gotta have a door if you're gonna surf it.
It's very hard to put a door in between you when you're attempting to explode something very specific.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, you have more knowledge on explosions than I do, Phoenix, so this would definitely be more your ballpark.
I had to ricochet our arrow through the doorway. It was a bit of a small gap, but we made it.
Varen, where's Bella?
Stepping out on patrol, I'm surprised she's not back yet. Either that or she's fed up with all of us and has left us to die.
Oh, so we found that we met the troublemakers of the party first, eh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I know. They're yes, I will. I know it's hard to keep them in line.
Or like you're any better.
Who wasn't violently exploded and nearly died right now?
Oi! That was a very precise explosion. I know what I was doing.
Tell it
As
to the
much as
man.
it pains me to say, Dalton is in the right on that. He's not the one doing stupid shit blowing up religious
The fuck else?
markers.
What the fuck else was I supposed to do?
Take it off. Take it off. Disable him. I don't know. Disable him. Kill him. Kill him. Let's revive
I
him
was
after.
1, I don't have a fucking Revivify diamond. 2, I tried to take it off of him and it wouldn't budge. 3, as much as he annoys the hell out of me, I have no desire to actually kill him. During
I mean, he's not a
this,
piece of meat. He is laying down right there. He is awake.
aye, and for once he's not saying anything.
ACC above table. Finnick
Oh,
looks
wait.
like is an elf, right?
Yep, you can see his pointy ears.
All right, so he would, in likelihood, know Elvish. Cool. Saren is going to whisper to him in Elvish, going, "They have more drama than those cliques at the academy."
You see he passes you a bucket of popcorn.
Cornelius
She'll
will
take
say
a
in
few bites.
Elvish. Cornelius will say in Elvish, "There has been a lot going on."
Aye, and you're not allowed to die? It would not have been better to kill you. You fucking say
Very-
that again and I'll slap the shit out of you.
I'm a failure as a knight.
I'm going to slap the shit out of him.
You get about half a shit out of him. It's hard to
Fair.
use your upper muscles at the moment.
I don't even attempt to stop it. I just let it happen.
Xantha's going to start like pushing her finger into your chest and go, "Listen here, you fucking noble bastard. You don't get to have a fucking pity party. We're in quite literally as close to hell as we can fucking get without being in the 9 hells. Pity isn't going to get us out of here. So fucking pick up your fucking sword. That's probably why my back hurts. Anywho, where's Cornelius' sword?
I kind of lost track of that. I think it's
I'm fairly
it's not
certain
in you anymore.
I'm fairly certain it's about as shredded as his armor was.
His sword was magical. I doubt that. Cornelius' sword was moon touch. That's why I have a bruise with its imprint on my back.
Yeah, so it's somewhere.
It's
Bella
fine.
has
Bella has it. Okay. All right.
This has been more pressing matters on the minds than weapons.
Fair enough. That being said, Cornelius, buckle up, fucking buttercup. You don't get to Your pity party can wait.
Cornelius just stares at the ceiling. Everything that happened just washing over him.
Laying on your back kinda hurts. You did hit a staircase going backwards at quite a speed.
He just lets it hurt. He feels completely like shit, and not from the pain. Just his squire died right in front of him. He almost killed Xanth. He
You don't
threatened
even
killing
realize.
the dog.
Wait. You didn't almost get. Does Cornelius know he almost killed me?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
I think I would have a pretty good idea of what was going on just from my keen mind. It's hard to make me forget shit.
You weren't
Fair.
recording during a lot of it, so it's very foggy.
That being said, technically, I'm the one that blew myself up. Thank you very much.
And I drove you to that.
No, you are being fucking controlled. Speaking of, I'm going to have to redo your holy symbol. Again. That being said, I'm fine. See, and Xanth is going to do a little twirl and then promptly fall over.
Which would probably show Cornelius all your various scars and injuries.
You know, the whip marks and the giant bruise that is the shape of your sword. So yeah.
I honestly
And then
don't think you'd
promptly-
be able to see it all though right now. Because you're probably taped all to hell from all the chain links that went into your back. So your back's probably pretty heavily bandaged right now.
Fair, I still fall on my ass.
Yeah.
I would prefer you stopped fooling about so you didn't hurt yourself more, for fuck's sake. Sit down or lay down. Pick one.
Xanth doesn't even try to get back up off the floor. She's sitting. But she's gonna just look up at Cornelius and go, save your pity party for someone that actually wishes to hear it. Buckle up. We've got shit to do.
Would Cornelius remember the stuff that happened before seeing Zara? Like hearing the voice, pulling
No.
open the door, that kind of.
All of
when
that's
does
really fun.
when does my key mind actually work?
When you're not being fucked around with possession.
Fair.
Enchantment magic's a hell of a drug.
That divination.
So the dwarvish lady is probably gonna pipe up at this point and go, you know, if you guys are busy having a moment, me and my friend Finnick here can just go do our own thing, you know.
I
Don't
would
want to
highly recommend against that. You'll get yourselves killed.
And they got popcorn.
I want to give Cookie grief for giving popcorn to strangers, but it's too adorable. You can't give Cookie grief.
Was Cookie the one that
Cookie-
gave Finnick
Yeah.
popcorn?
Oh, 100%. Random
looked
food
like
comes
he-
from somewhere. It's gonna be Cookie.
He looked like he needed popcorn. So he got popcorn.
Is Cornelius well enough to get up, or is he
No,
the same?
You're able to kind of sit up, but that's about it.
The only thing Xanth has going for her is that realistically, this is not the worst wound she's ever gotten.
Well, Cornelius is gonna sit up then and look at the new people. Who are you two?
I'm Saren.
Fennec. You see the elf that's still sitting on the floor gives a peace sign.
What? How did you? Why are you down here?
There was a rumor something was going on down here. Something to do with that weird mist. So we came check it out.
Have you been in contact with the mist?
No. Tried to come through the window though. That was fun.
Have you been in contact with anyone affected by the mist?
Can't say that we have. Have we, Saren?
I don't know. I don't even know what you mean by this mist.
Ah, you were asleep. I tried to come break through the window. I had to tape it up.
Ah.
Can I look at the two of your eyes real close? Just a quick inspection.
I can't take him out, but
Wow,
you can
get
get
it
closer
down.
if you want. I won't bite. She might though.
I do not
I'll
bite.
take the risk. And Varen will step up and just place her fingers on the eyelids, just push them apart so she can get a good look at the whites.
You see Fennec is trying to give you a weird look. Just make his eye as big as popping as possible.
Whenever you get to Sarah, and she just kind of does left, right, up, down, so you can see as much of her eye as needed.
Ah, we have a clever one. Good. Need more of those here.
I mean, I was taught if you don't think with your head, then it's gonna fall off your shoulders at some point, so.
Good choice. Good tone of face. And if I see one of you break your stitches by moving again, I am going to cauterize it closed.
Oh, I can help with that. As he pulls out an arrow that suddenly the tip lights on fire.
Cornelius looks at this and asks, "You guys seem very familiar with your weapons. I thought people from here don't really use a lot of weapons."
Neither of them have weapons. One of them's got a bow, which you did see the guards with, and the other one's got a book.
Well, magical weapon, like it's a flaming arrow for God's sakes that just bursts in the flame out of nowhere.
Yeah?
Saren is going to intercept Xant's hand, going, "What are you wanting the arrow for?"
I mean, it was offered for cauterization. Don't exactly have time to deal with fucking stitches.
I think that's a question for the doc, ain't it?
I am perfectly capable of. I am just as adept of a healer as he is. Or she is. Sorry, Baron.
And
Hold on
that
a
sounds
second.
like you're trying to tie a dick to somebody that don't have one. Gotta be careful with that. The ghost get you, man. I see him all the
Fuck's
time.
sake.
Anywho, I've cauterized the wound before, I'll be fine.
On yourself?
Hey,
Ah, okay. And she's gonna just
No,
lift
do
up her
not
hand
let her
and
have
walk
that.
away.
If I actually have to cauterize it, I will. Right now, it needs to rest before I can actually heal it properly.
I
So
would
I want
like
you
to
to
do
go
a
rest.
medical check on myself.
You cannot see your back.
Someone give me a mirror.
No one has one.
You fucker.
So y'all have asked why we were down here. Why are you locked down here?
Same thing. Looking for the mist and the way out of this weird dimension, pocket dimension
We're in a
of a
pocket dimension?
plane.
We have no idea.
I'm
Is that
assuming
why
some
I
sort
woke
of
up?
alternate plane or dimension. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I was just gonna say, is that why I woke up here when I was expecting to be waking up in my dorm room bed?
Wait. Are you two from Faerun?
I?
Oh, good. More Riftborns.
Not quite sure what you mean by that. And I also would like someone to explain what you mean by this rift, because I came down here hoping I could find some artifacts or something. I was hoping to find something interesting. I don't remember being told about this mist.
You see Fennec lean over to you, Saren. A rift spawns when they have to cut out the kid.
No,
That's a
that's
fucking
not what that means.
C-section.
Yeah, I've heard it called that before. Born from the rift.
No. That is horrifically inaccurate.
Would my will I be able to remember everything that June was not June, it was
Junie.
no, not yeah, it was June. I think it was Junie who told us about the Riftborns, right? Or was it Selwyn?
I think it was
I
Junie.
think it was both of them.
Would my thing be able to give me a word for word repeat of what they said?
Vaguely.
Well, then Cornelius will give an explanation of like what Riftborns are, what this pocket dimension, well, or at least what the Selwyn, the person we met, like says that they were, all the stuff that we were told. For life of me can't remember, but so I'll leave that to UCC.
There's a lot of information that doesn't make a lot of sense given by this rambling dead man on the floor. Saren, he's talking about other dimensions, chosen people from another realm, troublemakers, and magics that you don't understand in the slightest. And you're pretty sure he doesn't understand in the slightest.
I will make sure to put in multiple times that this is all just stuff that this is all secondhand knowledge. I don't really know much about it. I'm just repeating.
I appreciate you trying, but I will admit I don't understand a lick of what you just said.
I think the rough synopsis is you're in a different world. You went to a different world. I'm assuming you saw some mist and then woke up someplace new, right?
Above table CC, did Saren see mist?
Saren was asleep, so no. You missed the whole thing. You just woke up to Fennec poking your cheek in the middle of the bazaar.
Saren's gonna turn to Finnick and go, I don't remember seeing any mist. Is that the mist you were talking about earlier?
Yeah,
About where I was asleep?
the one with all the hands.
Yeah, that was you, I guess, going through the rift. And now you're here, and now, technically speaking, you're a Riftborn. Both of you are. I don't really know what that means per se, like in terms of what we're supposed to do. But
Sounds like prophecy to me. And prophecy don't mean shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. So is this your whole little party here? You just have you two, as she points at Varen and Father Dalton, and these two not weaklings. That's not the right word. I apologize.
Idiots work well.
You said not me.
No, there was the buff one over by the door we came through. Oh, that wasn't really a
And
door.
don't forget about Cookie either.
The
There's
Where do
a
you
dope.
think the
poof.
popcorn come from?
Saren's gonna spin around and see the dog, and then immediately just start gushing, going, "Oh, look at the beautiful little doggy here! Oh, aren't you just the cutest?" And she's like, "May I pet you?"
Yes.
Ah, yes. And she just starts petting and go, "Oh, you're so adorable. Your name's Cookie. Ah, such a good one, Cookie." And just is sitting there ruffling Cookie's fur, giving him
No.
pets.
No comment about the fact that the dog just answered you in common?
Saren's gonna turn to Finnick, just gonna pause for a second, turn to Finnick and go, "I thought that was in my head. The dog just spoke common?"
Yeah.
Gonna turn back to Cookie. "You can speak common. Can you speak any other languages?"
No.
Ah. Want me to see if I can teach you?
Yeah.
Hey, all right. What do you want to learn first? I know giant, dwarvish, elvish, undercommon, primordial. Any of those strike your fancy?
Primordial.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Saren will
So
begin
what's up
to
with your muscular friend?
That's
Your
Bella.
Fennec.
I think they're mostly upset with most of us right now.
No, that sucks.
Yeah, it's been a very stressful few days.
You think she wants some sausage?
I mean, if you want to make friends with her, go for it. She could
Sure.
really use someone that know.
You see him roll backwards onto his feet. Not get up like a normal person, just do a back roll, pop onto his feet, and then pop up. I'll be back.
Saren is just sitting there trying to teach primordial words to Cookie. Not even useful ones at first, just random ones that pop in her head.
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
It comes to mind that we didn't properly introduce ourselves. My name is Cornelius Cornwood.
Saren is completely enthralled with Cookie right now.
Fair.
Not paying
They
a
are-
lick of attention to the dying man.
That'll be fine. No, Bella. Saren saw you when they went past on the fucking fire. They know what you look like.
I don't think Sarah did.
Finnick does.
Fennec did.
Yes. Yeah,
That's what I
Saren
meant.
knows.
Fair.
I was,
Never mind. Ignore me.
I was asking about the rest of the party. I said what they look like. I didn't know if it
Oh.
mattered.
Oh, you
Karen's
mean us
description?
describing what our yeah. No. Are you
Yeah, I
talking
didn't know if it mattered or not.
what we all look like?
Yeah.
Okay. I
I
get what
don't know if it
Ock
matters
thinks.
or not.
I mean, I've been kind
it's-
of paying attention. I'm slipping into that accent, even not when I'm Saren. I've been kind of paying attention for a couple weeks, so I have a vague idea.
Give us descriptions anyway.
Father Dalton, you first. You're at the top of the list.
All right, Father Dalton. My name is Father Dalton. If you look at him, he's wearing what looks like a set of dark blue, white priestly robes with some gold inlay on them. He has a staff in one hand and what looks like some sort of flute-like instrument on his side, as well as a deck of Taroka cards. You don't see any religious symbol on him, though, or at least one that was used for like a cleric. So you can tell he's clearly not one of those. And you also hear you also see what looks like golden reflections coming off his skin, which upon closer inspection you'll realize he has golden scales over different parts of his body, mainly up his neck and to his head. Out of character, he's a dragon sorcerer.
Ah, okay. Above table. Do you mean tarot cards?
No, Taroka.
Aren't those
Okay,
the same
so
thing?
they're two different things.
Taroka cards are basically the D&D equivalent of tarot.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, that is Father Dalton.
All right.
Who's next on the list?
Technically me, because I'm just looking off of Discord. So Xanth currently is sitting with her back against the wall. And has pulled out some scrap wood and is currently carving what is very clearly going to be a holy symbol. At the moment, her top half is all bandaged. And she's only in what looks like some just normal leathered pants. Flaming red hair that is just probably caked in blood and just a mess. But you can see the telltale signs of pointed ears that scream some kind of elf. And she's got freckles. Her skin is pale to the point where it looks like it has like a blue tinge to it.
They're not currently on a map, technically.
Oh,
But
okay.
But yeah, she's whittling. That brings us to Varen.
Who is a whole hell of a different kind of mess, as she has, well, most of the blood of two patients and some of the blood from the others in the body.
And your
She's
own.
just that's mostly hidden by the others' blood at this point. But yeah, she looks like a standard human. Mousy hair, kind of darkish skin. Odd part is her eyes do glow a nice orange. Other than that, she looks pretty human and decently sorted as a caster would. And a healer.
Noted.
Cornhole.
you take the corn and put it in the hole, the hole, the hole.
Any hoozles. Cornelius, you currently see sitting next to Xanth. No shirt, just breeches right now because he had to also be heavily bandaged. So you would probably see his torso covered in various scars. He's very muscular. Think Spartan built, and I mean like 300 style Spartan. But his face looks kind of youngish. He's how old did I make Cornelius? I don't remember. He's 29. Yellow, golden blonde hair. He looks kind of Greek. 6'4", and he looks like has a deep sadness right now. He does not look happy. You would not be able to tell like that. He when he first started in this group. He was not pompous, just still very
But
noble.
pompous.
Yeah. That's pretty much how he looks right now.
Fair. Do I need to re-describe Saren?
No, you're good.
Okay.
They haven't seen Bella yet.
Yeah.
Though I'd say since we're doing character descriptions, might as well get a description of Bella.
Yeah.
When you see Bella, she's about 40 years old, kind of long braided brown hair. She's about 7'1", and she's muscular, but not like typical barbarian muscular. She's more like like the lean muscle people get when they just stay in pretty good shape. She's not like muscular from lifting weights or anything. She is wearing like leather kind of looking armor that covers, I don't know, she's pretty free to move in it. So it's almost closer to like a loincloth type thing, but not quite. You know, it's longer and more skirt like almost. And she has yellow eyes, and then she is on pretty much anything visible, just kind of covered in scars from like head to toe, varying levels of degrees. You could probably see some burn scars and like some almost acid looking scars on her that remain. And most of it looks like fighting scars, though.
Fair.
There's a bunch of weapons on her right now. Whole bunch, like stuffed into her back. Little carrying thing. Lots of weapons.
You, Bella, can see the door riding elf walking towards you.
Bella probably would have gotten up to like look around the tunnel because sitting here wallowing isn't doing her any benefit. So she would have gotten up to be looking around the tunnel. And if she sees him, she's probably just going to say, right, I'm not in the mood for friends and I'm not in the mood for a fight. So what are you going for here before you come up and bother me?
Offering you sausage.
You randomly saw me after flying in on a flaming fucking door and thought she probably wants some sausage. That was the impression that I gave you.
Well, the other group seems to be pretty upset going through some things. And you're way over here, and when I'm way over here, and everybody else is doing things, I could always use a sausage. So I thought I'd offer you a sausage.
I think you and Cookie are going to be really good friends. She likes to offer food in trying times.
It's better than trying to punch people. I tried that once, got thrown out a door. Not a door, it was a window. Granted, I think it was supposed to be a door, but it was on like the 7th floor, and they just kind of went yeet, so I guess it was more of a window. Yeah. By the
You
way,
should get
want some
better at
sausage?
punching people.
Yeah, I prefer my punching glove, my punching arrow.
Punching arrow? Does that mean you just shoot people with arrows, or you have an arrow that actually punches people?
He takes out an arrow out of his quiver and has a punching glove on the front of it.
Do you shoot that with a bow, or do you take that in your hand and punch people with it, is what I'm asking.
I tried poking people with it. Doesn't really work. The shaft's not all that good for getting momentum. Good on the arrow, though.
That's
This
just kind
guy's
of
an
pointless.
elf, you said?
Repeat that, Bella?
Does he look... You said he's an elf, right? That we would have noticed already?
Yeah, he has very long
Or
pointy
did I miss
ears.
that?
He is very elf.
Bella's just gonna stop and stare at him for a second and say, right, how old are you?
I don't really count. I don't think I've hit my 300s yet. So 200 somewhere.
So you're still young for your kind.
Yeah, you can say that.
Excellent. When was the last time that you were stuck in an impossible situation where you're most likely gonna die, but you're stuck with so many fucking idiots that you can't actually kill them because then they'll be mad at you, but they'd probably be better off if you did it because it would be more merciful than letting them get killed by the things around them?
Couple months at least.
Well, welcome to the party. I'm assuming if you've come over to find me, that means that they've invited you in, and I'm guessing the two that I'm most pissed off at are awake right now. And the doctor's probably about to have a heart attack. One of them's probably wallowing while the other one's probably acting like they're not fucking wallowing, but they're wallowing just as hard. And then the father, who's going to tell you he's a father who's actually just a con artist, is probably acting hoity toity. And Cookie's probably just being a good girl, is what I'm assuming is going on in the hut.
That sounds like it. Only Miss Saren, she's sweet. She hasn't found any artifacts yet to gush over, so you get to look forward to that.
You telling me that she hasn't been all over the dog?
Oh no, she's definitely over that. But it's missing
She'll probably be okay.
the feng shui you get when she finds artifacts. It's always quite amazing to see.
I don't know what feng shui is.
Neither did I. It sounded right though.
Is it not feng shui?
Is it? I don't know. Don't know what it means either way.
Did they tell you where we are and what's going on?
We have been pulled into another world, and things were going on, and something about farts.
Right. I don't know about the fox. Basically, long story short, we had to get that party of fucking idiots through whatever's in this library to get the most depressed one, the one who's pouting the most likely, his people back, and then hopefully find out other party members so we can get out of wherever we are and get somewhere fucking different that isn't here, because this place is just a giant shithole. They don't even have weapons. I don't even use weapons, but they were like mind boggled and thought I was a crime lord when I had a side.
Yeah, I gave a kid a wooden sword. That was interesting to watch. I think he got arrested, though. It's kind of sad.
That's stupid that they would arrest a kid over a wooden sword. They literally let Xanth go after she massacred 20 people. They just let it go.
No, it
Don't
was because he
understand.
thought he was a ninja then and tried to go all ninja on a fruit stand.
Yeah, but that seems like the lesser crime of the two that were just mentioned, right? Like going ninja on a fruit stand with a wooden sword versus massacring 20 people, right? Doesn't one of those seem a little worse than the other?
Probably. Depends on the fruit stand.
All right, I can see right off the bat that you're going to fit right in with the group and everyone is going to love you. I can see that you're just going to be so fucking happy here, and I'm just so glad that you're with us. You're going to bring me so much joy. I can feel it that you're just going to turn this whole shit thing around and make it perfect, aren't you?
Probably not. That's why I brought sausage. Everything's a little better with sausage.
I'm assuming the redhead who's acting like she's pouting the least, even though she's pouting just as much as the other one, sent you to come get me, or was it the doctor?
Neither. Came over to see if you wanted sausage.
No one said that someone should check on me. You
No.
just randomly said, I'm going to go find the barbarian and offer a sausage.
Above table. Nuh-uh. Xanth said something. Thank you very much.
I think you said something about, like, where's Bella, but not somebody should go check.
Yes. I did. Did nobody hear me? I've said it like 3 times.
I heard you. That's why I'm now currently above table trying to figure out if this guy's a liar or not, because we know
I
how
was
Bella
gonna
feels about liars.
say.
That's me forgetting. I just remember you saying something about Bella. And he's like, I'll go see if she wants sausage. So that's more DM
So-
forgetting things than anything else.
No.
So-
That's I'm glad Kai said something because that was the thing. I was filling out of character. I was like, oh god, am I gonna have to deal with yet another person? Wonderful. Bella is just gonna look at him and say, right, I think I lost track of time. I think it's been about 10 hours since I left them. We needed a few hours. How much longer till we can sleep so they can get some health so we can just get that out so we can just get through this fucking castle and get out of here?
No idea.
Keep rubbing her head. Be like, let's go back to the hut with your sausage so nobody worries about you, because the thing they all like to do is worry about everyone, and then they go try and get themselves killed, and it is exhausting. Okay?
Sounds like it.
And yes, I will take a sausage.
Probably not this one. I've been waving it about for a little bit. But I got some spares. He's going to take out a little pouch of sausage. Do you like it warm?
Bella is good. I don't know. However you're supposed to eat it's fine. Don't know.
I just eat it cold usually because it's okay. But some people like it cooked. Well, not cooked, warmed up.
I don't care. However you want to give it to me. Don't go to any extra trouble. Cold's fine.
He hands you a cold sausage, then takes another one, stabs it on an arrow. The arrow lights on fire, and he hands it to you. There you go. You got both now.
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of blow out this fire because I just don't want to draw extra attention in case anyone's looking out the window again. Because before there were people looking out the window of that castle thing we have to work our way through that has these really fun, freaky librarians, I guess, who care about their books, and they just kind of pump you full of, I don't know, like necrotic stuff till you almost die over and over again. The wounded ones inside, part of them are wounded from trying to kill each other, or one trying to kill one and the other defending themselves. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. The really depressed one is probably more wounded because I did beat him unconscious. And the other two, we got beat up by literal floating library books.
Sounds like you've had quite the day. It's been a couple of years since I've been attacked by books.
You're gonna love this place. You're just gonna love it. And she's just gonna start walking back over to the hut.
He's gonna walk with
I
Shaking
you.
her
feel like
head.
above table, I feel like Bella is questioning the sanity of Fennec.
A lot of people have.
I appreciate that you think that's the only sanity Bella's questioning in this place. Mostly her questioning of sanity is her own right now.
But it's not long before Bella and Fennec return. Cookie gives you a happy boof at your return, Bella.
Going to hand Cookie both the sausages and just say, all right, one's warm and one's cold. I don't know what you want to do with them, but either.
They give a nibble.
I want it to be known Saren is probably still there hugging Cookie, unless Cookie has walked away.
No, they're still there.
Okay. Bella just sees a thick dwarven woman just on her sitting down next to Cookie, just hugging Cookie and petting Cookie while whispering words in primordial.
Bella would not know primordial. She would know it's a different language, but she wouldn't stop you because Bella's a firm believer that Cookie deserves all the love after what Cookie's gone through. So Bella's not going to stop it. She's just slipping her the sausages because Cookie also likes to cook. So in case she wants to cook, she's got sausages.
So what?
And I think after that, Bella's just going to kind of loom in the back of the room. And yes, Xanth and Cornelius can catch on very easily without making any rolls. Bella is fucking pissed. I think it's radiating off of her how mad she is.
That's fair. With how pissed off she is, I don't think that Bella would notice. But Xanth does genuinely, like, once Bella walks in, Xanth relaxes. It's like, okay, I can see Bella, she is here. Someone finally went and got her. She does above table. I want to give Bella a hug.
I think everyone does.
Xanth just wants Bella to not hate her. Xanth's not necessarily a huggy feely person, but
If it makes you feel better, I would say above table Xanth is probably smart enough to assume that Bella is not mad about the Xanth revelation right now. That's not what she's pissed off about at all.
Fair. Oi,
She
Bella.
wants to murder Fennec in his
Mhm.
sleep.
Fair.
No, but Xanth and Bella, if you remember, did make a deal that it would be something they would discuss later. And I think Bella is
That
the
it-
type of person that's something she could hold on back burner without being a dick or holding anger towards someone right on that. So that's why I think
Yeah.
Xanth would know that this isn't what she's
Yeah.
mad about because she said it was a later thing.
Fair. Xanth is gonna look at Bella and go, Bella, I know that look in your face. What is it about specifically this time?
I was just gonna take like a really slow and a deep breath and go, okay, where to start? Let's see. It was mentioned that Cornelius might have been trying to kill Cookie, and then the two of you got into a fight of some kind, and I don't know what exactly happened, but we could literally hear Cornelius beating the shit out of you, which wasn't really an impressive thing to hear. And then you both blew into separate fucking walls. And as always, the doctor is being so fucking stubborn that she thinks she just shouldn't sleep while you guys are healing because it'd be better for her to walk back in there exhausted and hopefully die. So then we have no doctor. And then Dalton is, you know what, in all honesty, to be truthful, Dalton's been the most level-headed, insane person since we fucking been here all day, which has probably pissed me off more than anything because he's fucking insane and he's acting sane. And then out of nowhere, no offense to the two of you, you both knew, you both seem very nice and very happy to be here. Congratulations. They flew in on a fucking flaming door. And while we've been thinking this place has been watching us the whole time, not a simple person came outside, and now there's just a tunnel that they blew out of that was on fire, with a flaming fucking door that they rode across the place. No one even paid attention. No one even cared. We were told this whole place was so fucked up with those people with the red crystal chests that if we made noise that got caught out here, we would be hit with that poison stuff again or possessed again and then probably turn into them and then we would all just die. So I've been wondering, should we all just go die so we don't have to keep dealing with this? Or are we all gonna keep getting so caught up in our own fucking emotional mental breakdowns that we're gonna keep trying to kill ourselves out of pure stubbornness? I've been debating this and then all of a sudden two people blow in on a literal fucking door on fire with some magic bullshit. I don't understand fucking magic, but there it was. No one even notices. So what's the thing? Are we down here getting fucked or we not getting fucked? We gotta get through there to get Cornelius's fucking people out and get Judy and Selwyn back, but we can't go up top because we'll be taken. So what's the point? It's been all in all, if you ask on a scale of 1 to 10 of how bad of a day it's been so far, it's been pretty fucking shitty, Xanth. It's been a pretty fucking shitty day so far.
Hey, I don't disagree with you. For one, let me clarify. Cornelius wasn't trying to kill Cookie. Whatever was going on with Cornelius, the red mist triggered one of Ares' blood rages. And I'm going to assume that Cornelius saw something and was trying to get Cookie to prove that they were Cookie.
Do I remember that, Cece?
Vaguely.
Oh, that, as far as I can recall, that's right. It looked like Cookie was acting maliciously. Like his eyes were glowing red. He looked like he was ready to kill someone. I thought I said there. Sorry. Yeah, her eyes were glowing red. She looked like she was about to stab Xanth.
I told her to go down and let you guys know that there were flying fucking books that were trying to kill us, which there were. That was what was trying to get us that time. And so your reaction to that was when Cookie wasn't there to try and kill, you decided to try and kill Xanth, or did Xanth try to play hero again and try to get you both killed?
I can finish the explanation from here. Again, something was possessing Cornelius, and he was still trying to think logically. Which honestly, I'll give him props for that. That being said, as for the flaming books, or the attacking books, that's why I sent the rest of the crew after you, because at the end of the day, Varen is squishy, and honestly, 1v1 with Cornelius when he's clearly possessed isn't going to do nothing, or not going to do much anyway. And quite frankly, Dalton is also squishy. I tried to disarm Cornelius first. Unfortunately, it didn't work out very well. So I had to destroy his holy symbol. In the process, it destroyed mine. And Varen, I agree, it needs to sleep. I am assuming that
You telling me out of all your years being a pirate queen and being able to use magic, you just didn't think, you know what? I'm going to just knock this guy out who's evidently not in his right mind non lethally. Instead, you were like, I'm going to go ahead and destroy holy symbols. Probably no offense, because I'm not religious. I don't believe in gods, because if there were gods, we wouldn't be this fucked. And all gods that there are that you've proven that are there are horrible fucking people, and they only do stuff to spite you. That's all. They're evil, hands down. Doesn't matter. We don't need to discuss that. You decided that you would mess with some holy stuff that you don't know enough about because you're not a god, and blow both of you up. And I do want to just comment that even though you and Cornelius keep saying that Varen and the doctor and Dalton are super squishy, they keep surviving all of our fights quite well, because just because they don't wear the amount of armor that you wear, they still understand how to hold up in a fight. Varen does good. Varen's the only reason why any of us are alive. And Dalton, mind you, Cornelius, Dalton's what kept you alive the whole time. He dumped so much magic in you, especially after I beat the everlasting shit out of you. He even put more magic in you so you didn't die. Right? The reason all of your armor's broken and melted and your shields are smashed and all your shit's fucked up is because you blew yourselves up.
would
And
you
she's
have
just gonna start
rather
uploading like what survived out of all
yeah.
of it and just be like, this is what's left of your shit. I don't know what works, what doesn't work. Dalton, not Dalton, I'm just gonna say Xanth. I happen to carry weapons on me, so you can probably have some. Cornelius, if you need some, I carry extra weapons, as I'm sure you've noticed. I don't use them, but I do have them.
Yes. My sword should still be okay. It's a magical sword.
Above table, Bella did grab everything. I don't remember what Cece said didn't survive, if it was shield or something, but some of the things didn't make it. I know that. I don't know if it was Xanthus thing or what, but
Cornelius's shield didn't live through it.
No, it got blown backwards. Y'all's armor's in pretty bad condition. And Xanth's
Yeah.
mace was in a wall.
It is
Bella
still
got
a
it out of the wall.
warhammer. It's still a warhammer,
Yeah, that.
and it was moon touch, so it's fine. I am not playing Syl. This is not a mace.
Bella's just sitting it all down on the floor, and she's just gonna say, Xanth, I know you have your reasons. I understand that. I just also know that all the stuff we've gone through here has been horrible. And I will be the first to admit that mentally, I cannot handle if all of us keep deciding that we're not a group, but we're a hero. Because I hate to tell you this, you know what happens to heroes? They die, and they die fast. That's why they get big names, because they die in some big, stupid fucking way. If we want to live, we need to actually do this really crazy fucking thing called work together as a team, because we can't keep putting the doctor to this point. Varen, I'm very sorry to say this. You look like shit. Varen didn't want to sleep tonight. Varen's exhausted. Dalton's exhausted. I'm not doing that great, but I'm doing better than everyone else here. I think maybe the only person worse off than Varen right now is Cornelius, and that's probably because I beat him into about an inch of his life. I'm not sorry, to be honest with you, Cornelius. I'm not. I was very mad at you. And it needed to go somewhere. It was you or Xanth, and Xanth was currently stuck in the wall, so you were the easier option of who to beat the hell out of, to be honest.
After what happened, I don't blame you.
Ella's not even gonna look at him or notice it because in her mind she's like, all right, this is a cookie that can talk. I can probably deal with that. That's how
Yeah.
above table, that's how she's now seeing this guy. This is just another cookie. Cookie talks. Maybe this one can cook as well as she can. But that is just
Um,
what Bella is going to say. Bella's going to be like, I've been gone for probably, what, 12 hours now, I would say, just because I had to take a break from being around this group. And to be honest with you, if those things would have come out and killed me, I would have died happy. I just want to get through this. And we can't keep doing it where every single person thinks that they're the hero and that they're going to fix everything. We don't talk, we don't discuss things, we all just run off and do our own shit. And I don't need a single person here to tell me, oh, I do that because that's how I've always done it because that's what's worked. Great. I'm proud that that's worked until now. It does not work anymore. So we either have to work together or we're all just gonna fucking die. And if we're all just gonna die, let's just do it because I don't want to keep doing this. I would rather be locked in a fucking cage again for another 10 years and just be tortured day in and day out like I've done in the past than deal with the mental insanity of this.
So
Okay,
I
no
know I'm
argument from
not
me.
what was that, Zap?
Saren's just gonna pipe up going, I know I've only just gotten here and I don't really know if I've been accepted as part of the group here. Um but the comment earlier about why the things didn't seem to attack us with the door is maybe it was because they were already distracted. We had a bunch trying to get us and we popped open the door to get out, so maybe it was like momentarily distracted. For everything else I can't say. I'll
Oh,
just
all
be
the
over
ones
here
at
petting Cookie.
all the ones in front of the door blew up. There are about 50 of them.
I was gonna just look between Sarah and Anik and look at Cookie and go, Cookie, do you like them?
Wolf.
Cookie, you can speak. I need more than a wolf because I don't want to assume.
They seem nice. This one pet's good.
Right. Then you've been accepted in the group because Cookie likes you. If Cookie likes you, you're fine. If Cookie stops liking you, you can't be in the group anymore. That's the rules.
Those sound like good rules. You hear from
I
Fennec.
was gonna say, yeah, Saren's gonna say, honestly, that sounds very valid.
Right. And
Saren,
just be careful of your feet. Sorry.
another thing. This cookie looks a lot like your companion, Fennec. They both look like golden retrievers.
CC, did you just make another cookie but in human form or elf form?
Kind
Is
of.
that all Fennec is for you?
He's a bit like a
He
The
dog.
sounds
dog
a
is
lot
good.
like Cookie so far.
The dog is Cookie. The elf is Brownie.
Yeah. Oh, now I want slutty brownies. God damn it.
I mean, I have a
Um,
legendary
Bella
brownie.
is
What was that, Akak?
Bella is just gonna tell Bella was just gonna tell Sarah when you're petting her, just be careful of her feet and parts of her belly. She had some stuff happen to her before she got with us, and everyone's worked on healing her up, but she still has some remaining leftover scars from it, so they can hurt her a bit. So just be careful not to get those. She also prefers to use you as a bed and be the blanket. She doesn't like to be the pillow.
That is good to know. I will make sure not to be delicate if I have to go over those places. And honestly, being squished during the middle of the night by a dog that is acting as a blanket would be very nice.
It is really nice, to be honest with you. She is very warm and she cuddles better than pretty much anyone. I think
By the
Bella
way,
is just
I
going to look
don't.
around and say, oh,
Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead, please.
I was just gonna have Saren go. By the way, I don't think I introduced myself. I am Saren. Good to meet you. I came through the blast with that one who looks like you might have already met.
Mm.
As she points to
He
Fennec.
brought me sausages. She said, yeah, he brought me sausages. I gave them to Cookie. She likes to cook.
Oh, Cookie likes to cook? Oh, that sounds wonderful. But yeah, I don't know if Fennec always has sausages. No other rations, just sausages.
Sometimes you need a good sausage.
Yes, but you also need other food too, or you won't be able to do anything.
Yeah, that's why those goes in the rassage. These are the feel-good sausages. Different pack entirely.
Don't you just steal my rations though, because you always forget to buy rations, so I buy double because I know you're not going to have any?
No. I can usually find some and make some of my own while we're out. You just gotta go hunting. We've been in a city, so I haven't exactly been able to hunt since we've been here.
That is fair.
Sarah, your issue with that is usually he doesn't hunt normal things. He hunts things that shouldn't be eaten most of the time.
Yeah, not surprised.
He tried to eat a homunculus once.
A homuncula?
A homunculus.
Homunculus, yes. Yeah, at the mention of hunting his own food, Saren will shiver and grimace.
Bella is going to kind of look at Taryn. I can say, I gave your friend the rundown on how well everything is and how great everybody works together already. So, sounds like you're both going to fit right in. Be super happy here. I'm going to go back outside and just take first watch because I'm assuming it's close to going to bedtime at this rate since it's been about 12 hours since I left the first time. I'm just going to go keep an eye out on things, enjoy Cookie, enjoy the pity party. Please have fun with it. Varen, when we get out of here, if we do, please make sure that people pay you extra wages for your therapy, since that's not the type of doctor you are. You owed a lot of money at this point by all of us.
I'm taking you on as pro bono as you're keeping me alive.
Varen, I hate to remind you, but you're the one who's kept all of us alive, like most this whole time. So I still think everyone owes you.
And what sword have you seen me swing?
You're a healer,
Now,
not a
you dealt
warrior.
yourself. You literally put a fucking thing around my neck that whenever somebody hits me, it just hits them back for no reason. And since we've been here, I've been hit a lot over and over and over again. I've just been fucking hit in the face and the stuff just constantly. And this thing just hits people for me. It's nice. That alone is worth something. I've never had anything that hits people for me. It's pretty great.
I thank you for the vote of confidence, but as much as I hate to admit that you are right, I do need rest. But
I'm willing to take another shift watch tonight so that the rest of these can sleep if you trust me enough to do that.
don't have
You're
to.
more than welcome to take watch, but you have to take just the normal amount of watches because you got to get the right amount of sleep, or else you're going to be tired and then you're not going to be your best self. So, Zant only sleeps a few hours of trances or whatever weird stuff she does. I'm assuming your friend with ears bigger than Zant probably does the same thing. No offense, I'm not
Oh, you should
an
have seen my
expert on
mom. Hers were even longer.
trances. And be honest with you, I appreciate these. I think they're quite lovely.
Dad was attracted to her because whenever she blushed, they'd start wiggling. Mine don't wiggle as much.
Can you wiggle your ears on command? Can you just make them wiggle?
He screws up his face in concentration, and you see him start wiggling.
It's amazing. I like that.
Bella,
Okay, that's Xanth.
I hate to interrupt. I don't like the thought of us someone not keeping watch outside just as a precaution. But based on what Cornelius is saying, I don't think anyone should be alone. It sounds like there's some
I
mind magic
respect
going on.
that. I respect that so much.
Mind
There
magic.
are 8 of us. If you count Cookie, I figure Cookie can help me with my watch if she's feeling up to it, and then everyone can divide in their own way. I would be better off being with just Cookie right now, because I'm still needing a break from people. I think we should all take it as a win that the doctor said that she will sleep, being that earlier she said she was going to stay up all night, and I told her that I would just knock her out for bed. I feel like we're kind of getting some wins in here, and we can keep that win feeling rolling by I can keep Cookie with me and we can keep watch together. And then I'll come in and I'll go right to bed.
Xanth will concede to that. I
Unless-
trust Cookie to
I was
watch
gonna
you.
say, the only other thing is Bella will think for a second and look at Xanth and look at Cornelius and think, God, they look like shit. They can't really do that much. And be like, all right, Cookie, I've had a mind change. You can't keep watch with Cornelius because I don't know what he'll do. So I'm going to ask one of our new friends to be on watch with Cornelius. We can let Elton and Varen maybe watch together. Okay, you watch with one of our new friends, and she's gonna be like, Xanth, this might hurt, but you're gonna come on watch with me. And she's just gonna walk over and pick Xanth up and just be like, just walk Xanth outside and set her down. Say, we could take watch together. It'd be great.
Fair enough. Bella,
Thinking it
you'll
through with mind magic, the idea
Yeah.
of the new people. Well, she was more thinking, I don't want Xanth and Cornelius to be on the same watch, or with
No.
Baron, like any of the 3 of you above table, because you're all so hurt. That the fear
No,
is dividing up between Dalton and the new people in Cookie's.
I don't disagree. That's actually probably so Xanth and Bella, and then Cookie and Saren.
I don't think above table. I don't think Saren will be able to keep watch if she is spending time with Cookie. And I
Okay,
feel like
Cookie.
anyone with eyes can see that Saren has not really paid much attention to anything but cuddling with Cookie.
Okay, so Cookie and Fennec. Senrin and Varen.
Are you doing Cornelius and Sarah then?
I was gonna do Dalton and Cornelius, unless I should switch Varen and Dalton.
No, I think that works just fine.
I'll go with that.
Nice.
And yeah, and technically, I would also be up during. I can either be up during yours and my watch, Bella, along with Cookie and Fennec, or I can do your watch and our watch, and then Dalton and Cornelius's. What does the party think would be better? Because I only need 4 hours, so I'm going to be up for 2 of these watches.
Party's going to think that whatever second watch you're up on, you're laying around doing nothing.
Fair, I would be. I guess it's more of Who do you want me around awake with?
I mean, truthfully, to be honest with you, if you ask Bella privately, she would probably say Dalton and Cornelius would be the better watch for you to at least keep an eye on, because it's Dalton and Cornwall. Let's be truthful with ourselves.
Fair. Okay, so then once you and I finish with ours, I'll go take my 4 hours and get back up for the last watch. And while still resting, keep an eye on those two. And at that point, I'll have had a long rest.
Fair. Is there anything the party would like to do during y'all's long rest?
Not die.
I agree with Bella.
Fair.
Yes.
What was that, Blue?
Nothing from Dalton.
Then we will move on to the next day, but I'm going to have to call it a little bit early as I am seeing cross-eyed. So I am going to end it there. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. And welcome to Saren and Varric. Things are only going to get more interesting from here. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace.
Yay, Zep.
Bye.